Is this the place? We can use horror movie logic. Don't get too curious. Don't trust strangers. And most importantly, never be separated from your partner. That's how we'll keep the horror movie cliches at bay. Hello. You must be the director? Another tug will ruin it. Do you need some help?
This is actually our tradition for welcoming new members to the team. The jump scare was a bit rough, I know. Sorry about that. Oh, you see my movies?
Yeah. The way you utilize the shifts in lighting to build fear is brilliant.
How did you do that? Lighting technicians, over here.
Are you still nervous? We watched those movies together, and we shared that experience too. No wonder I wasn't nervous. I was with you. We'll just say we didn't make it before they ask. If that's the worst case scenario, then there's nothing to worry about. You considered all those factors, but you still haven't noticed the most important thing? As long as we're together, we can always look forward to something good.
when you came where the songs in the film faded in and faded where the sun. I feel
The essence of horror is psychological terror, a despair in which everyday life becomes unpredictable.
Audiences need visceral fear. For example, abrupt sounds and images. Classics are classics because
They don't innovate.
We'll use both. I read somewhere that horror movies scare audiences because of empathy. Everyone has negative emotions. When those take form, they become the monsters bearing their fangs on the screen. Stuck in a movie and fell for my partner. Most works pick one direction, but our story has room for every possibility. Isn't the most interesting part not knowing what will happen next? That's one reason. If you want to know the others, I'll tell you when we watch a horror movie next time. We heard a lot of ideas today. Were any of them the most frightening to you? But you don't seem entirely scared. In fact, it's almost like you're anticipating what Xavier might do when he has a cold expression. You reminded me of something. It's the most terrifying thing in the universe. Are you curious? It's the kind of scare tactic directors like too. It's cliché, but it always gets me. It's you suddenly disappearing. So as long as you're within my line of sight, I have nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, this one is fine. This one is the best. Nice and solid, too. Inspection passed. What's the result? Am I good or bad? No. Can you see what's wrong? Should I check it? Don't look over there. Exactly. I'm the bigger threat you should be paying attention to, so just focus on me. Yeah, it looks like they're about to swarm in any second now. Don't worry, they may not look too friendly, but I can tell they're here to help based on their expressions. Sort of.
Are
you okay? Is anyone hurt? We saw the set activate from outside.
The train door was locked, so we couldn't get in. We had to press up against the glass to see if you two were okay.
I was too focused on catching you to notice anything else. It didn't really matter either way. Even if it were something else, no one knows who'd be more afraid. I thought handrails were not allowed to talk. What are my lines supposed to be then? Creak, creak. Why did you close your eyes? Did you think I was going to scare you? You caught me red-handed. Have I used this trick too many times? Is it getting old? I actually wanted to remind you to look at the scenery. Don't you think the current atmosphere isn't exactly appropriate for a horror story? It's quiet here. I can hear your heartbeat. There are many reasons that can make the heart race. Judging by your expression, you're not scared. So it must be something else? Didn't that move scare you? I guess my technique really is outdated. I'll do better next time. You can extend the antenna on your head and let your mind wander. It's a log that Nero put together. He even included his own subjective danger level rankings. The easiest wander to beat up competition was Fierce. I offered some suggestions too. Snoozer, be careful though. Don't start snoozing. Signal received. It's a good idea. Do you want to make it a reality now? Yeah, if we were in a movie, its genre would probably be horror from the Wanderer's point of view. How? I couldn't see it clearly. Can you do it again? It's okay. You don't need to move. I'll just lean in more. Like this? It's because you provided a good demonstration. I learned quickly thanks to you. Compared to teaming up to scare off wanderers, though, I prefer teaming up like this. Perfect. I was just wondering where I belonged, and then I found you. It's okay if you bully me every day. Will you take me home?
and faded away.
Do you want to hold my hand while you watch? Is that so? What a pity.
Congratulations on the successful screening! Yay!
I wanted to give you a surprise with everyone else. Sounds important. Then I definitely can't miss that. After the party ends and we find some alone time, I want you to say them again. But until then, I'd like to congratulate my producer for a successful screening. There. It's tight. I guess I can't run away now.
you to stay. Lost in the good old days, where the songs in the film faded in and faded away. Close to you, 'cause I see you, I need you. I play the tape.
Where's my cake? Who ate it? I only stepped out to take a call, and now it's gone.
The director's cake has vanished without a trace in broad daylight. Is this an instance of distorted human nature or a failure to adhere to morals?
An incident like this at a script reading might be a sign of box office success. The culprit is the assistant director. As you've said, the culprit has no motive. This should be a misunderstanding. Assuming no one here is lying, the person who took the cake must have already left the room. The assistant director's cake has only been nibbled, and his phone is still here. He'll be returning shortly. Of course, there's also one decisive piece of evidence.
So it was you. Why did you take my cake?
Oh, weren't you making a call outside? I figured it wouldn't look good if you ate it after the meeting resumes, so I wanted to bring it to you.
What are you looking at? Actually, I simply saw the assistant director walk out with the cake earlier. Compared to an intriguing mystery, the truth is rather anticlimactic. Everyone seemed to be enjoying themselves. If I blurted out the answer, I would have rained on their parade. As for why I didn't tell you immediately, I wanted to see that look of admiration on your face. Please allow me to help in disposing of the remaining motive. Would you like to share the burden? That assessment is unfair. I provided the correct answer while preserving everyone's enthusiasm for the investigation. Surely that merits an extra piece of cake as a reward. I suppose this also works. Rewarding you is the same as rewarding myself. May I ask what Miss Detective is up to? This seems to be rather old. Are you sure it isn't broken? From where I'm currently standing, it doesn't seem to reflect anything. It's not entirely my fault. It enlarged another one of my flaws. Once we finish measuring this, we can call it a day. Watch out! I'm fine. Are you all right?
What happened? This is...
On closer inspection, the flaws are obvious. It's not difficult to tell it's fake. I'm laughing at myself. When I saw the blade on the shelf, I rushed over before I realized it. Come to think of it, we've had our fair share of experience with blades. Yet this one still fooled us. We should thank it for being merciful.
Cut! Everyone, we're reshooting this scene in 10 minutes!
Pause here, please. There's an issue with the character's behavior after being poisoned. Based on the time of death specified in the script, the actor's makeup will also need to be adjusted.
Having a doctor on set really does make a difference.
Are you tired? Would you like to take a stroll around the courtyard with me? It's an invitation for a date. I spotted it while looking at the estate's panoramic map. Perhaps it's because we had different objectives. You were focused on finding suitable filming locations. And we're here. I simply wanted to find a place where we could enjoy our breaks together. I asked the estate owner. This lake area was just completed, so it hasn't been added to the map yet. I'm keeping this for now. You entered a zone that's currently experiencing a communications blackout. Your status as a producer has been forcibly set to offline. The B-roll shoot is scheduled across 2 days. Most of the locations have already been finalized, and this area is slated for tomorrow. No one will disturb us here. Let's exercise our rights as the first to discover this place, and appreciate the scenery together. Dedicated and having a secret agenda aren't mutually exclusive. You were praising Zane as he worked. However, I am currently spending my time with you. When I'm inviting my girlfriend on a date, having a few selfish desires is only natural. So, in this place that belongs only to us, in this moment that's ours alone, think only of me. I need your selfish desires too.
We still need to record additional material. Can you find some people to help out?
You're being nice for no reason.
Not bad. Do you want to try something else? We can start with something easy.
I have a certain producer's enthusiastic recommendation to thank. And let's assume I'm unprepared. She's standing behind me and blocking my escape route. All right, it's settled then.
Good. We'll keep that one.
Your turn. Why do you look slightly uncertain? Recall the most natural reactions from your daily life. For example, you get off work only to realize that the last subway just left. It's pouring outside, and you forgot to bring an umbrella. I had an emergency surgery. And just like that, you have a perfect grunt that expresses frustration. Our daily life is the best source material. It's not as unexpected as your trick from earlier. However, wouldn't you say it worked just as well?
Here's a treasure map and clue cards we designed for you two. Use them to find the little gift we prepared for you.
In other words, we have to deduce our gift's hiding spot.
Well, we are a mystery film crew. Consider it a fitting send-off.
Maybe they weighed their options carefully. If they hid it any deeper, the two producers might not have made it to tonight's wrap party. Judging by the texture, they were most likely crafted from an actual clapperboard. Also, it seems our names are engraved on the back.
Everything was smooth sailing because of you two. This gift is from the crew.
The director invited us to join their games. Would you like to go? That's fine. All I want right now is to be with you. Indeed. You're happy and calm and warm now. No disheveled hair, and no furrowed brows either. Don't worry, we still have post-production and a promotional campaign ahead of us. This journey isn't over yet. That's a wrap. Is it as if you're watching a real memory unfold rather than a story? Completion matters more than perfection. There may be regrets, but it's those very things that make it feel real. When you suggested we make a film together, I was honestly surprised. It was an unfamiliar field for me. It's hard to feel confident when the leap of faith is that big. But if it's an invitation from you, I'll never say no. So, I let you take the lead, and soon found myself stepping into one extraordinary world after another. Yes, with our names on it. Movies end, and stories reach their final chapter. But as the ones who created this story, we can write the next chapters. Whether it's a quiet chapter of everyday life, or a dramatic legend like the ones we see in films, in our story, every ending leads to a new beginning. Let's stay like this, hand in hand, and go home together.
you to stay.
Are you sure you want to get the last special guest actor from here, cutie? If they're gonna be ingredients, we could pick a few more. They all look fresh. A squid transforms into a human girl and comes ashore to repay a debt of gratitude. Are you telling me this is the leading actress we're auditioning today? In that case, I can't judge them based on how good they are as ingredients. This one is too fierce. Nope. That one's got great texture, but looks a little camera shy. Most squid are afraid of bright lights, though. And there's gonna be flashes on set. How about we pick one that can glow on its own? A firefly squid like this is good. We're done with auditions then. There, we signed the contract. Looks like I need to do my best too, since I'm also a special producer you invited. We're heading to the launch party soon. Hopefully we'll leave a good impression.
My ride's here. I'm leaving our special actor in your capable hands.
That just shows how much they approve of the new producer's taste in casting. A good start means everything else will be smooth sailing. Oh, is that a hint of self-doubt I sense? We can agree our Squiddy passed with flying colors, but what actually put the director's mind at ease was your thorough plan for the shoot. Don't worry, even a teeny tiny squid can transform into a human. I have high hopes for your metamorphosis as a rookie producer.
We have only one cameraman who can film underwater, but we haven't been able to reach him. I'll try calling him again.
Forget it. We can film from outside the water. The results won't be as good, but it's better than not filming at all.
The person didn't show up, but the equipment is here, right? Since you have the stuff, you just need a new guy. I can give it a shot. Now I know what it feels like to be a human lugging around a scuba tank underwater. The floaty arms are useful. It's lighter than carrying this stuff on land. Doesn't my cute producer trust me? Your anxiety is making you flustered. But if you keep staring at me, you won't see what I'm filming. Do you really want to miss out on my brilliant shots?
Yeah, that's good. Slowly pan the camera up. It'd be even better if you could swim while filming, but that's really difficult. That was quick. Is he born in the year of the fish or something?
I figured as much. One look at your face told me you weren't gonna let it end just like that. Excuse you, cutie. My reflexes aren't that slow. Why would I be happy about something I already knew? I'm smiling because my timing was perfect. Whenever you run into a problem, I'll always be your first solution.
To stay lost in the good old days where the songs in the film faded in and faded to you, 'cause I see you. stay separado, lost. I lost in the good old days where the songs in the film faded in and faded away.
Cut!
Can someone get this crab off me? I have a phobia of swarming creatures.
One of you will be steamed, and the other can be stir-fried. Let's play rock, paper, scissors to see who gets what. You both did scissors, which means you'll be steamed and then stir-fried. It's not every day you get such a thrilling opportunity, and yet someone actually gave it up. You have no idea how much I envied squids as a kid. I wished I could spray ink. That way I wouldn't have to ask them to cover for me and watch my back. What about now? Are you sure you don't want to make a run for it?
This is when you realize your troublemaking sidekick is actually the squid you rescued.
Well, here's how I see it.
You can try following that if you want. You told me your thoughts on the scene before, yeah? Doesn't it prove I was listening closely? Well, there's a more important drawing I need to finish. It's the poster for our movie. That's something I can't let other people do. Okay, cutie. I guess I can tell you. It's... be patient. Look, it's in front of you. Those aren't the blue waves you'd get from algae. Do you remember who owns this unique blue? Good thing you haven't forgotten about the special actor we signed a contract with. Firefly squids are the only ones who can create this shade. We can let it go. Freeing the squid is the best payment we could give. Ooh, the squid's done. Come and grab a piece. To me, humans all look the same. They wear similar outfits too. But the one person who matters the most to me, I can recognize her with just one glance. Now that I think about it, while I'm good at distinguishing colors, I'm even better at finding a certain someone.
Thank you, miss, for answering our last question. No wonder you two made an excellent film together. Even your answers are similar.
For the questions you want to answer, be sincere and respond in your own way. But if you get a pointed question or something that makes you uncomfortable, don't force yourself to play along. Sidestep the trap other people set for you, then catch them off guard. See that hermit crab over there? It's a master of dodging and flanking with how it scuttles from side to side. That's how it gets the chance to snatch another hermit crab's shell. I guess humans and hermit crabs can't outrun their property obsession. Oh, speaking of properties. Ta-da! As you can see, they have no choice but to interrupt you. And then they forget what they were even asking. Most people don't understand my lessons. Did you learn something, cutie? My interview technique came in handy, yeah? Even the reporter said we were similar. Oh, there were like maybe 2 questions I didn't think were worth answering, but it doesn't hurt to play along every now and then. As you've said, those were only my interviews. And here's the difference.
wanted you to stay. Lost in these little days, where the sounds in the film faded in and faded away. I feel close to you, 'cause I see you.
This movie tells the story of Mike, a vagrant, and Ruckus, a bread merchant, as they embark on a racing adventure.
I see you have some misconceptions about my luck, sweetie. You don't think listening to these is a waste of time? By references, do you mean summarizing every film's plot using the same cookie-cutter template? This movie tells the story of Lucy and Jack, a married couple who reveal each other's secrets. In that case, we'll clear our minds. Don't forget that the film we're making has two main characters. In these sort of films, there's always a scene where someone drags another person down with them.
This device can only be used after listening to the film commentary.
Now what? Do we keep listening to the boring commentary? Or would you rather keep squeezing inspiration out of me? Even the most thrilling things can get a little dull. Making a movie is a refreshing change, and as the one who kick-started my filmmaking career, you deserve an equal amount of credit.
want you to stay.
If you're looking for kindness, shouldn't you be seeking out the charitable? I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place. You mean when you can't sleep? Are you sure you want me to do the striking? Let's be clear about one thing. I can't always control my strength. That's enough experimenting for the day. Lulling you to sleep doesn't require all this preparation. Lulling you to sleep and doubling as a phone stand. I didn't know I had so many household-related features. That won't be necessary. A new feature is ready to be tested right now. It's not just for a phone, you too. Unless you want to show up at the shoot tomorrow with dark circles under your eyes. Behave. Didn't you brag about cleaning out the place before you left? Why are you empty-handed? Or are your standards so high that even the things in my armory aren't good enough anymore? I'm curious. What could be so valuable to make you sneak around with it this entire time? Oh, that. Are you sure you want to open it in front of everyone? You're well acquainted with this secret. I doubt I need to explain it to you. Someone had the nerve to use a harmless gun while negotiating with me. There's nothing weird about me keeping it as a collectible. I was even kind enough to modify it. No one will laugh at your taste anymore. Do you want to try it out? You really are a little bomb. You even have standards for explosions. Onokinus' weapons have always prioritized practicality. Aesthetics were never really a consideration. However, if someone is willing to provide a little more inspiration, I wouldn't mind making the next batch of explosives prettier.
The script calls for a few establishing shots with crows to set the mood. We were planning to add them in with CGI. Real footage will look better if we can actually get it.
It looks like I've been keeping a low profile for too long. You underestimated my reputation. Appearing on the international wanted list isn't exactly a challenge, but I don't mind raising my value. You, on the other hand, might want to start thinking about how you'll introduce me to your colleagues. He's saying the only thing he'd be willing to appear on is a wanted poster, not a screen. If you can make him bend to your will, I'd say you're not as innocent as you let on. Did he win the Best Performance Award? You're eager to give me a role. Let's see what role suits your true nature. Really? What kind of nemesis struts around the villain's lair and makes herself at home? If you ask me, she must be the villain's kindred spirit.
Cut! Congratulations, everyone! That's a wrap.
Everyone else is holding flowers. Are you planning to stand there empty-handed? Customary. The only thing I know about rules is that they're meant to be broken. For those working behind the scenes, the real show has just begun. But that doesn't mean we can't celebrate a milestone. Pick one to hold for now. The rest will be delivered to your place.
Let me dig in first. Let me dig in first. Can I have one? Where's mine?
Get back here! I'll pay you back tenfold!
That just proves we're the only ones who can stay in step with each other. Are you sure this peace will last forever, though?
All right, everyone. Personal vendettas need to be put on hold. It's time for pictures. Come to the center.
I didn't move. The cake just avoided me. What? Are you disappointed? Yes? I'll let you have this one. I could feel every change in your mood, sweetie. It's probably because you're a nice pillow. Don't leave just yet. Didn't you say you want to watch it a few more times? Let's keep going. Mephisto was bored, so he recorded some behind-the-scenes footage on set. He underperformed and only captured 20 hours. What if I want to commemorate every moment? For me, only keeping what's important is enough. I see your intuition skills could use some work. Why don't you improve your understanding of what exactly is worth my attention and deserves my best?
You're working hard, Miss Producer. Drink your milk tea while it's still warm.
Thanks for the milk tea, miss.
I just got here. So, I thought I'd take the liberty of winning everyone over in your name.
We're glad Caleb was here to help. We barely had to lift a finger.
Yep, I gotta thank your milk tea for that. Or maybe I'm good at looking out for people. No, that bird kinda looks weird. 3, 7, 12. There's nothing wrong except for the fact that it's missing a few vertebrae. You're awfully quiet. What's on your mind? Yep. I even bought a miniature version of the ancient bird from the museum's souvenir shop. They were displaying the fossils at the time, but the museum always closed when school ended. I even thought about sneaking you into the museum at night to see it. It's just... We'd also have to sneak onto Sunset Street, our old house's garden, and school for your homework. So the fossils never made it to the top of the list. Right. They'll erode at this rate. You know, since we've built up quite a list of adventure wishes, why not use this movie as our chance to make them come true, one by one? We'll start with a night at the museum. Our filming schedule is packed. We can't rule out delays, but we don't have a contingency plan yet.
I checked it. You're right. The new exhibition was announced last minute. We'll update the venue backup plan as soon as we can.
Here's what we'll do. Have every department compile its upcoming availability first. Give me a summary before we start shooting tonight. The sooner, the better. I'll talk to the museum. Department heads should run another risk assessment after the meeting.
Do you know where Caleb went? I need to submit the contingency plan, but I can't find him anywhere.
No one would treat me like a door except you. Is there that big of a difference? This is good. Let's use it. Oh? What risk? Good point. We can't let you get used to staying up late. Oh, you're right. So, what's the plan? I'm fluffing you up for me to lean on. Behave. Let me stay like this for a bit. Ever since you agreed to do this film project, you've been everyone's producer. Only when we're alone do you show how much you care about me. So, for my contingency plan, I need to claim every second of your free time. Careful.
Sorry, are you hurt?
Some experts believe this species might have used its ornate tail feathers to attract mates. Maybe it's secretly trying to send a signal.
Everyone, get into position. 3, 2, 1. Cut! Everyone, take 5, then we'll try again.
I have an idea that might help everyone get back on their feet. Do you want to help me?
It'd be great if the tail could swing back with momentum. Yes, just like that.
This bird-like creature hasn't fully evolved yet. It can only fly low to the ground. Don't use too much force. Large mammals tend to bolt when startled. Focus your energy on them. Copy that. Keep the walking whale on its original path, and keep an eye on the T-Rex's direction. How? I thought you were a baby dinosaur. Smart move. I just taught you how baby dinosaurs communicate, and you're already putting it into practice. Hey, wait for me. You're right. Looks like I'm the one who's got to stick closer. You used up a lot of energy with your evol today. How about letting your little tail treat you to a late-night snack? This is the third time you've checked. The safety rope cares. Now, it'll be hard for me to not care about safety. You're tethered to me. Left, right, left, step out, and backflip. That's basically it. There's less friction when the ground is wet. Remember to adjust for your landings. Whew, good. We got it on the first try. Let's head back and dry off. Of course. Isn't that what safety ropes are for? There. Well, I tried. I guess we'll be stuck together like this for now. You're the one who tightened the clasp. Why the rush to undo it now? We don't have any tools on hand, and going out like this would interfere with everyone's work. All we can do is wait for them to finish up and hope a kind, passing soul will rescue us. Why don't we start from opposite ends of the shelf and meet in the middle? That might speed things up.
Welcome to the customized record recommender. Based on the keywords you enter, I can recommend
Quite the opposite. I just found us a shortcut. It can recommend records based on keywords. Do you want to use it to find some ideas for our film's soundtrack? I can already smell the waves and sea breeze. You don't need to remember it clearly. We can try different types of keywords, like character names in different movies. It sounds pretty innocent. Is it the protagonist for a coming-of-age romance? The melody's a little sad, but the rhythm is dynamic. Did the character grow up? And now it's fierce. Why is this person so unpredictable? Okay, that's enough. Neither. I just don't want to give you another chance to laugh at me.
Thank you for your 5-star review, my dear customers.
What's so random about it? Before you got here, I already tested the machine's accuracy by using your name. It's normal for the results to be about me, yeah?
It's a small token of gratitude. Please keep them as mementos. Thank you for your hard work.
Are you sleepy? This is our last adventure night. Want to do something special? I spotted it by chance while we were filming on the roof. I asked the museum staff about it. This area used to be a park, and the pavilion is a remnant from back then. The sun will rise soon. We can wait for it there. What do you think? I'll block the wind for you. Sit. Our schedule has been reversed lately, and we rarely see the sun. Let me see. I hope mushrooms haven't started growing on you. The exhibits in the movie will disappear when the sun comes up, right? We better ask them if they'd rather see the sunrise or linger around at night. They won't disappear. After the sun rises, they'll become real birds. They'll fly to many places, spend countless nights together, and watch lots of sunrises. Yeah, like us.
Well, the sun's in the film faded in.